February is Black History Month in the United States, a month that recognizes the achievements of African Americans. This year's theme is Black Resistance. For more on how this month is being commemorated, I'm joined by VOA's Ignatius Annor, who is standing by live at the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial here in Washington. Hello, Ignatius.
Hi, Esther. How are you?
Good. I'm sure you've spoken to a number of African Americans right there. How are they marking the Black History Month?
Well, Esther, it's been not only reflection, but it's been mixed reactions from African Americans in particular that have been thrown in this particular location since I've been here over 2 hours or more. They have been talking about the fact that what is essential for the country to do is to bring particularly African Americans together. Unity for them is key as far as the conversation around racial and economic equity in the United States is concerned. For others, the country has come far. There have been gains that have been made, including the very first Black woman serving as Vice President, Kamala Harris, as of this time. They've also cited Ketanji Brown Jackson, who is also the very first African-American Black woman to serve, on the Supreme Court, as some gains that have been made. On the other side, they think that gains made have gone back, including police brutality on particularly Black men in this country, Esther.
And Ignatius, how are they interpreting the Black Resistance theme for this year, and how are they using it?
They believe that it's actually a crucial theme for this year. It's very vital, coming off of the back of George Floyd's death 2 years ago. And still the conversation that is happening around police reform and why it is essential for not only African Americans to get the conversation going, but also bring in others who are non-Black people to ensure that they are all doing their bit, contributing their bit, not only having the conversation, but standing out and calling out what they see to be systemic racism in the United States. It's a privilege for me to speak to Deborah Jackson. She's coming all the way from Maryland, and she is an assistant nursing assistant. Join me, please, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining us on Africa 54. So my question to you is, what are you proud of or not proud of as an African American in the U.S. today?
I'm proud of African Americans today, the way we're continuing our education, not only for a 4-year degree, but going to get masters and doctorates, and their education and uplifting their job status so that they can make more money, top level dollars. That's what I'm proud of. What I'm not proud of is the police brutality and the way they set us up to live in hood homes or in the poor locations. And it's sort of a way they try to keep us down generation after generation.
So what do you want to see moving on? It's Black History Month today, and we're seeing people come here to really commemorate the day. What do you want to see moving on?
I want to see more and more Black people. As you can look around the park, there's a lot of white people that are here to see our Black people, Martin Luther King statue. I wish I could see a little bit more of color here. We have to understand our history to move on with it too, and understand how we got here and why he is important. So with them learning more about us, I think that's the way they're holding us down, for they don't want us to know what really went on or how we got here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So, Esther, that's Deborah Jackson there for you. And some of the sentiments that she said also runs through some of the sentiments that I've heard from African Americans that I've spoken to since I've been here. Seeing African Americans at the far front of issues that matter to the country is also seeing them take up leadership position at the very top as they, demonstrate their power and majority in the country.